All Filipino crew, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Savi, were you born in the Philippines or are you born here?
I was born here.
You're born here. So
You're right. You were born here.
Right? So you're the only one that was born. You're the only one that was born in the Philippines.
Yeah, you guys are Americans, and I'm Filipino. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But yeah, I was born in the Philippines. Yeah, shout out to Baguio City.
So what I've always wondered is, because I wouldn't know what it's like to experience somebody that's coming to America, born in the Philippines. I only know, and Savi only knows the Filipino American experience. So I've always wondered hold on.
I grew up in the Philippines.
Yeah. Oh, you grew up in the Philippines, so that's like a whole other thing. So you're born here, grew up over there, and
well,
then came back.
I went there when I was 7.
So you lived there from 7 years old to
18.
To 18. Oh, see, that's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah.
It's a whole different experiences. So you're born in the Philippines, moved here when you were
18,
19. I've always grown up here, only gone home to visit. You were born here, moved at 7, moved back at
Baguio.
You were in Baguio.
Yeah, I was in Baguio also.
We're hometown homies.
Do you guys have family?
Yeah.
Same family?
Mm-hmm. We still do.
Of course.
I mean, I still do.
We Baguio is a small place, so basically like we know some people, like he knows and I know some people. Yeah.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
It's just so magical that a lot of my homies are like all from Baguio.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's from Baguio. Age is from Baguio. Cyborg's from Baguio.
It's crazy because within the Filipino community, it's a big community, but it's also a small community, right? Because when you meet other Filipinos, you end up knowing somebody that they know. They like, oh, you know my cousin, or you know so and so. It's always like that. What do you feel like is the biggest difference between Filipinos born in the Philippines and Filipino Americans?
In my eyes, okay, I'll go first. In my eyes, you guys are spoiled right here.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Like for reals, like fucking, you guys are so spoiled. Because you know what, I was 18, right? And then you're like, and they were like, oh, look at this, look at everybody has a car. And I'm like, because in the Philippines, like if you have a car, you're a millionaire. You know, because like a car is like it costs like $1 million. You know, but over here it's like everybody it's a necessity. But you know that what really hits me was when I went to a buffet. Okay, now my first time ever at a buffet, and we went there like it was closing. And when I went to that buffet, we were eating, right? And then when we were finished eating, so the buffet, if you don't know, if you never go to closing, they dump all the food in one bucket. They don't even give it to the homeless. They don't give it to whatever. But it's a business thing. You don't want to give it to the homeless. They said because what if they sue you, if they get sick, or you don't know. Yeah. But for me at that time when I witnessed that and they like throw the whole shrimp in the crab, I'm like
Saya?
Yeah, I'm like Saya. I'm like what the hell? I'm like, yo, like in the Philippines, like that's expensive.
Right.
Not everybody has that on their plate every day, and you guys here is just throw it out. You know, like food in general. When I got here, I'm like, everybody can taste the food of the rich, as long as you earn it. If you want to have Wagyu, it will take you time, a few months here and there to buy that food, but you will still taste it.
Bro, my pops ruined steak for me because he fed me, I think it's like A5 is the highest grade of Wagyu, right?
Yeah, A5 Wagyu.
He ruined steak for me because now, even if I go to a nice steakhouse, because I've had A5 Wagyu beef,
Damn, you have
I can't even enjoy it. I know you're just talking about how Filipino Americans are spoiled. Yeah. Hey, we'll take it. He grew up in the Philippines, okay? But
at least maybe he knows the difference. Maybe when he was eating that Wagyu, like damn, I never had Wagyu.
Yeah. Yep.
Because when I tried my first Wagyu, it was just like a cube like this.
Oh, bro, it's good.
Yeah, it was melting in my mouth.
I can't even eat steak when I go out.
I don't even tried Wagyu yet.
Bro, I'm gonna invite you to a family party. You can try it. I don't know if I'm allowed to invite Gerald anymore because my mom thought that you were laughing at her.
I wasn't laughing at her. This Mo was Nick was like stealing the bound.
I was not even eating. Okay, let me just tell the story. Have we told you this story?
No, I haven't heard about it yet.
Okay, so I was at my mom's house. I was at my parents' house. It was super late, and I told Joe, I'm like, yo, bro, come through. Like, come hang out. I'm just hanging out downstairs in the kitchen.
Shout out to mom.
It's a nice house. They've done well for themselves, you know.
Kitchen's God.
kitchen.
Damn.
It's nice, like
It's-
big counter space. So
Oh,
Gerald
they
comes
have a
over.
dirty kitchen though.
No,
Okay.
no. You
They
said
have
no.
a-
You said no.
No, you don't know what a dirty kitchen is?
Isn't it like another kitchen that you like?
Yeah, from the outside,
No,
outside.
we don't have.
Oh.
We have only one kitchen.
But let me tell you this, bro. Their kitchen, you can lick that.
Oh,
Is-
yeah.
You'll
Like
be
every corner and shit?
Yeah, you'll be blessed that you lick that kitchen.
Oh my god.
That's what I feel
You're
like.
acting like we're the Kardashians.
I feel that's what I feel like.
She got
'cause it's
professionally
clean.
cleaned or?
Bro,
No,
it looks
my mom is-
nice, bro.
Oh, dang. She must
It
have.
looks so nice.
So my mom is really she's just very particular, about keeping the house clean. It has to look like nobody lives there.
I'm not okay. I'm not
And I feel
hyping
the
it.
same way.
I am not hyping it up, but like like some of my cousins are also successful. They're like nurses and shit. But bro, this kitchen is like one of the best kitchens I ever seen, man. Like honestly, if you go there, oh man, she has a wall of wines.
Yeah, well, that's not even all the wine she has. She has a stash underneath the
Yeah,
the
it's a
island.
compartment on the island
Yeah.
that has wine in it, and it
It's
cools the
nice.
wine.
It is super nice.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I had to adjust something. Okay, so back to the story. All right. So I'm at my mom's house. I invite Gerald to come over and hang out. We're in the kitchen. It's probably like 3 in the morning or something, right? My mom wakes up and comes downstairs, and she sees me eating something. And apparently she thought that I was eating her baon, which I didn't realize how cranky she was, right, in that moment. So I was like, hey mom, this is my friend Gerald. And she just looks at me with like a really annoyed look on her face. She's like, don't eat my baon. Like, didn't even say hi or anything. And this is Gerald's first time meeting her, and I was like,
I've met her before, but this is my
Oh,
first
what?
time in your house. Okay, here's the fucked up part, okay, bro? Because I'm like a big dude, right? The way she looks at me, it's like I'm the one who's eating the ball, bro. And I'm like, motherfucker, your daughter is the one who's eating the ball. And I'm just here on the side watching her eat the ball. And I'm like, but the way she looked, because bro, of
she
course.
was pissed, dude.
Damn.
And it gets even worse, okay? So so she says that. She's like, don't eat my baon. And I'm like, Ma, I'm not eating your baon. So she walks down and like looks at where her Tupperware is, realizes that I'm not eating her baon, but like doesn't apologize. She just continues, she just continues doing whatever she's doing. I don't even know what she came down there for in particular. And then so I reiterated, I'm like, oh, this is my friend Gerald, Mom, and she's like, hi, and then walks back upstairs.
Bro.
Dang.
Yeah, but the way she says
She
like,
was
don't eat my
mad.
baon, bro. I think,
You got mom zone,
bro. But for
Yeah.
but for me, bro, when she,
Filipino mom zone, bro.
yeah, because for me, when
Hi.
she,
With
Yeah.
the sungit attitude.
Oh,
yeah,
She's
but,
just not happy.
But the messed up part about that is like the way she looks at me, like because I'm her friend, right? I'm her
And you're a
friend.
big dude, yeah.
I'm
Of
a
course
big
she's gonna
dude.
look at you.
Yeah, so basically
she's
like
looking at you like you the Cookie Monster, bro.
Yeah.
Or the Baon Monster.
The baon monster.
but I'm just saying like at that moment, I think she wanna say to me.
No. She
I know,
was,
in my, I know
Oh,
she's
okay,
not, but I'm
okay.
like in my head the way she look at me is like, because it's it's Nick's like mom, so she couldn't say to me, so she's like just put the energy on her. Like, don't eat my baon, but the way she was saying it,
It's
I
like
said
she
it was
was-
saying to me, but she's just saying it to her daughter because she don't want to put me on the spot. Because I feel like, what the fuck, this big dude is on the kitchen with my daughter, and I look at her, bro. I got frozen, bro.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
I didn't say
He
shit,
didn't
bro.
say anything.
And then everything was all happening. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm in a nice ass kitchen with an angry mom right now. I'm like,
And then-
bro.
Dude, and then so it doesn't stop there, okay? So the next day, I call my pops to ask him a question or something, and I was telling him about what happened. Okay, no. Let me rewind. So after she walks back upstairs, I started laughing. We started laughing because I'm at this point like 26, 27
Hey,
years
just
old.
wait, let me correct it. I wasn't laughing.
Oh, I laughed.
You were
I
laughing,
laughed.
and then a little bit I laughed.
Yeah, you
because
laughed
you
a
were
little
laughing,
bit.
but I don't wanna laugh because my soul left that, like I was gone. Okay, I was gone.
She's scary. If you
It's
ever
like you
see
saw
her-
hell?
Yeah, bro.
Dang.
And I saw hell, and then I went to her, and then she puts me back to hell, bro. Like that.
If you ever have the opportunity to meet her, you will understand. So
Good luck.
She's a scary Filipino mom.
Yeah.
And so, like, as she's walking upstairs, I started laughing because I'm like 26, 27 years old, getting yelled at by my mom in front of my friend, which I thought was humorous, right? So the next day I called my pops to tell him about it because I thought it was funny. And he was like, your mom's mad at you right now, you need to call her. And I'm like, did I tell you this part?
No.
Yeah, he was like, you need to call her, she's upset with you. I was like, why? Like, cause I didn't even eat her baon. Why is she mad? And he goes, because she feels like you were laughing at her. I'm like, I'm not laughing at her. I was laughing at myself.
You were laughing with her.
No, I was laughing at myself because I just got in trouble in front of my friend like I'm in 3rd grade. And like, so I had to call her and apologize to her and explain to her that I wasn't laughing at her. And she still was like being masungit, but like, it wasn't. She was like, oh, okay. All right, well, whatever.
I just want to say, most mom, I didn't eat the ball. I would love to eat that ball. It looks good, but I didn't eat that shit. All right.
Hey, what was her baon though?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But if a mom defends it like that, it was a good ass ball, bro. So
She was just cranky because she woke up. But I just want to say, Mom, I also did not eat your baon, and I'm sorry that you feel like that we were laughing at you. She specifically said that we were laughing at her. She thought that you were also laughing at
why
her.
would I laugh? I'm scared the shit out of her. What the fuck?
So if you come over for some A5 Wagyu beef, I don't know if I can bring Gerald.
No, bring me there,
I'm
bro.
just
Bring me
kidding.
there.
She doesn't care.
I would love to eat a A5 Wagyu.
Nah, she
I
wouldn't
haven't
care.
tried them yet.
There, bro, it's gonna
Ever.
melt in your mouth, bro. It looks like the meat is making love in your mouth.
Okay, well that's an extreme definition,
No,
but
that's
it is
what I said.
accurate. Yeah,
You'll see it. You'll
you
feel it.
might shoot your pants.
Yeah, you might rip your pants.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. So then, that's as your perspective as a Filipino growing up in the Philippines, or no, born and raised in the Philippines, and coming here, you feel like there's difference in
Very spoiled. You guys are very spoiled, and there's a lot of opportunity.
and everybody's complaining anyways.
Yeah, everybody's complaining, but you know what? Like what I realized, like even though all you guys have this, you're still like kind of low key like sad
Yeah.
in a way.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know
There's
what's the-
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I don't know what's the effect of that because the people in the Philippines like they're still happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though they
in a
don't
way.
have much.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have much, they're still happy. And at the same time too, what I've observed is it's pretty slow. I know it's pretty slow over here. Like the day and the time is just
Too fast.
fast.
Yeah.
And this is where I experienced where like you cannot even hang out with your homies like after work or whatever because bro, it's my first time ever experienced like you need to schedule a homie date.
For
My
real.
homie, who the fuck does that? You know, like you know.
So I got stuff to do, man. I gotta pencil you guys into my appointment book.
No, but I'm just saying like it's hard for you to meet up. Like, you know, like maybe, you know, Baguio City is a small town that you can go out and meet, but I feel like even if you don't meet, you can still like it's still easier to meet up rather than like, you know, like here it takes months or whatever. Like even AJ right now, it's been a month already. I didn't even see him.
Right.
See?
Damn, yeah.
Like even you,
Yeah,
what, like a
something
few
like that.
weeks already or something?
It's been a
So
month.
yeah. So it's just what I realized, but yeah.
So then for you, right? Because your early years were here, but then your teen years were in the Philippines.
You got confused maybe, huh? We're just like,
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. That's kind
So
of
like,
weird.
what was difficult about the transition from living here as a kid?
7 years old has like you have a brain already. You
I
can.
bro, I didn't know how to speak Tagalog or Ilocano before when I went over there. So like I had to like learn all of that.
Did they make you feel like you're like, oh, you're an American? Or
Yeah.
Like you're
They're
not really Filipino?
Damn, that's that motherfucking English guy.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh,
Like, I
did they
can
make you feel
understand you
bad
guys.
though? Did they make you feel bad?
Sort of, but like like as time flew, like when you start to like learn the language and everything just falls into place.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird, but like you get used to it.
Okay.
And then what about when you moved back?
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all y'all spoiled over here. like especially with like say the simple stuff like when you're taking a shower, like, bro, you guys have fucking heaters over here. We have to go fucking boil water.
Boil the water, warm it up.
Well, yeah, we have to boil the water,
quick.
mix it with cold water so that you have that warm water, and then take a shower. Or
just
you have to just take a straight up ice cold water in Baguio.
And then Baguio City is already cold, and imagine you fucking like shower in cold water
or shower in the rain.
Yeah, and then
like
over here, also over here, people got cars like fucking. I used to ride a fucking jeepney, fucking pay 5 pesos for a fare as a student,
bro. And
as a fucking student, bro. Like fucking, that was like what, like probably a penny, or like probably a dime or a nickel.
Yeah,
over here, that's change, chump change. And I was like, fuck.
That's why, like,
and then over here we gotta pay $5 for gas, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why when I got my first car and it was used, I felt like a fucking millionaire, bro. I feel like I made it, and I was young. I bragged that shit like I was like, fuck, I have a car, and I had the sports car at that time. Like, damn, I'm not feeling myself. That's why I'm like, shit. And then and then you see your homies like from the Philippines, they message you like, damn, bro, you made it. Like, because for them it took time until now. Like, now that we like a little bit older, there's still some homies there that cannot afford a car.
Right.
This is really hard,
Bro, you can't afford a car either. Like, if you think about it.
Yeah, if you live,
because we get it through like credit cards or like credit scores and all that.
Yeah, you're right. But
like over here, it's easy to get a car.
Yeah.
But like still, either way, like we're still paying that monthly.
Yeah, imagine we have to pay like 60 grand to get the car that you want.
Yeah,
in full.
Yeah, shit. Over there, it's
over there, right?
Millions.
It's not a good.
Like seriously, it's like millions for like a regular basic car.
It definitely opened my eyes a lot when I went back to the Philippines. When I got older, right? So I had gone when I was around 3 years old, but didn't go back until maybe 2017 to go visit. And
so you went to the Philippines 2017.
I want to say 2017 is when we started going.
Is it your first time?
No, I went when I was 3. So it was technically my second time.
You don't remember?
I remember a little bit, but not a lot. So it was my first time back, like actually being able to remember, right?
Okay.
And so it was eye-opening to see the poverty, right? We land in Manila, and as you're driving away from the freeway, one of the first things you see is the shanty houses, right? The slums.
Oh.
On your way out from the airport. Yeah.
They call that squatters.
The squatter area.
The squatter areas. That's
when you see those kids.
So that's like the
rugby over there.
One of the first things that I see. But then you're also driving through Manila, so you see like the nice area, especially Makati, right?
BGC.
Such a huge difference. And then the other thing too, that growing up in America, born and raised here, being a minority, especially growing up in Orange County, South OC.
Damn, bro. Bougie.
South OC, you don't see Filipino faces everywhere, you know?
Rich people area.
So
that's
the first
I think when I hear that.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice area. And like, so growing up, right, I hated the fact that like I grew up in a nice area because people would be like, oh, well, they would like judge me for it. You know what I mean?
You never like experienced what I've experienced.
Right. Yeah. So that was like a lot of perspective.
You're like privileged in a way.
Yeah, and I acknowledge that there is privilege that I had growing up. Like I had great education. I had parents that were educated that could teach me basic life skills growing up in the States, like applying or like filing my taxes, buying a car. I had a lot of support, so I acknowledge a lot of that privilege, but then I felt ashamed of it because one, right, came from a good home, maybe like middle class, upper middle class, but because I wasn't surrounded by other Filipinos, it made me really self-conscious about being Filipino, and it made me delve more into Filipino culture because I'm like, And especially because I don't look full Filipino, so people be like, "You're not really Filipino.
You're
You're not
mestiza.
Filipino."
You're mestiza.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought you were mestiza first too when I first saw you.
Exactly. So people would always question my Filipino-ness. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fucking Filipino then, you know? Like,
Yeah, you know-
I'm fucking Filipino.
You know what she said, bro. Like, cause when you go to the Philippines, right? Like when you go to the store, everything is like fucking like whitening soap and shit, like whitening lotion,
Papaya soap.
papaya soap, and
They want to be
Eskimo.
whiter.
and they're gonna be like whiter, right? But you know what's the weird part? Like when like Mo or I know Nick like was telling me like, bro, she like, cause she's like mestiza, she wanna be Filipina so bad that she wanna like darker skin.
Yeah. I did,
Bro,
like,
that was
growing
weird
up.
for me, and seeing that
Yeah.
perspective, bro,
For
like,
real?
bro, she
You
wanna
got a
be.
tan?
No,
I mean, I was 10 because I was always in water polo, but I wanted to have more Filipino features.
she
I
wanna be a
wanted to have-
morena, bro.
Yeah.
Like, legit morena.
I
bro.
wanted to look like Indio.
Yeah, like that dark, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, you're like a regular Filipino then, because like Filipinos want to be light skinned.
Yeah, but for her, she wanted to be like.
Well, because people were always
Yeah,
questioning.
bro.
People were questioning.
That's how
my-
down she is. That she
like-
wanted. I want to be like from down. You know.
But it's just like I wanted so badly to belong somewhere, right? Because there were still cultural differences between me and my peers that I grew up around, right? So, but then I can't even really fit in with like the Filipinos that are from LA because it's different. They will look at me weird. And so when I went to the Philippines in 2017, one of the biggest things that hit me was I am not a minority here. Everyone here is Filipino. Everyone here is my people. But here, it's not like that. And that was,
Yeah.
it made such a huge impact on me. Somebody asked me recently what was my favorite thing about going to the Philippines. And I said, my favorite thing about going to the Philippines was that it's all Filipinos.
You know, hey, you know what? My favorite when I was new here, right? When I got here when I was 18, my favorite thing about here is all mixed cultures.
See, that's like
all
so
mixed
crazy.
cultures.
For real, you know why? Because it's like you know, you're so used to like talking to Filipinos everywhere you go. You know, like Tagalog, you need to use Tagalog when you're in the Philippines. You know, like it's your people, right?
Right.
But when you go over here, like you learn different cultures and different like I don't want to say well I'm always saying women. I'm just saying like in a way I'm like damn, you know, look at that like
Damn.
Hispanic
Look at
girl.
this
Like,
lover
oh, she
boy
looks
right
cute.
here.
Yeah. She's so cute. You know, like it's so like it's different. It's different.
I think you're always. I think people in general, right? It's human nature to look at the other side and the grass. They say the grass is greener on the other side. So, for somebody that grew up here around not a lot of Filipinos, I wanted to be surrounded by Filipinos. I wanted to connect more to my culture. And then for you guys, or for you specifically, like you're saying, is that you
I'm
came
like,
here and you
wow.
appreciated the diversity.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like
pretty
wow.
much.
Different and like every day I wasn't bored because I know it's gonna be different. Like I'm talking to this different culture, and there's also a bunch of different Asians here, so it's like you learn more. You know, it's not over there. We're like you know, like it's
Just
Filipino,
Filipino stuff.
Basically, you
That's
just ask like, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Manila, Baguio, or whatever. Or, you know, and you speak Tagalog. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, you just
See,
talk about like how you grew up, like what places are a good spot here in your city or whatever, and that's it. But over here is like, you know, like you need to really like know in a way. So that was exciting for me. But as time goes by, like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it.
I definitely yearned for that, right? I yearned for my Filipino-ness growing up.
Yeah,
And that was a big struggle for me for a really long time. I think now I've accepted it more, and I'm just like, okay, this is who I am. If people want to question it, then fuck them, because I'm Filipino, dude.
yeah.
I'm as Filipino as I can get.
Yeah.
Mo hates it so much when like if you call her like before like you're half. She doesn't like.
I don't like that, because I
She
grew up,
doesn't like
yeah.
that, but she's really half. But I'm just saying she doesn't like that. It's like she really want to own like I'm Filipino, and that's good.
Nah, I'm not half. I'm full.
Yeah, you're full.
Yeah, you're full. You're a cowboy.
I'm a cowboy.
You're a hamster. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Only Baguio people know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Shout out
is.
to my Baguio peeps.
Cowboy? What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. Okay, listen. Just explain it to me. Just explain it to me.
Well, now you gotta explain. You can't mention it on the podcast and not explain what it is.
Basically, a cowboy is like a Baguio girl. Like you know, a Baguio girl is always down, bro. And
Ah, okay, I got it. Like you can bring them anywhere, camping, whatever,
Bro,
or like you're down, like you're very grounded.
Yeah, you drive basically with no shoes on or some shit like that.
Play basketball with just chinelas or
Yeah.
just like,
Hell yeah.
like you're super down. You're down.
If I could, if I had the cardio for basketball, yeah, bro, I'd play with chinelas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's not fun.
Yeah, cowboy is like you're super down to earth.
I burnt my
You
feet
know
a
what's-
couple times.
You know what's really cool about the Filipino community, right? So, one of the Philippines' biggest exports is labor, right? So there's Filipinos all over the world.
Shit.
And
right.
W's.
Yeah, and like, so I don't know any other culture that's like this, but we get super excited to see another Filipino. Like,
Yeah.
Filipino ka ba? Oh, Filipino!
That's why sometimes I don't say like I'm Filipino, but like
No,
my
you look Filipino.
I know that's why.
Everybody knows you're
They
Filipino
don't
once
need
they
to-
see
I
your
know,
face,
bro. That's why
your
like
skin tone,
like
all of it, bro.
Hey, but I just want to say
Especially
like,
when you go to Seafood City, bro. You go inside Seafood
Yeah.
City and you're ordering food, and they're like, "Oh, ano to kunin mo yo?"
yeah, that's why. Like even if I don't
I
say
need to ask you.
even if I don't say I'm Filipino,
Yeah.
then my face looks Filipino. But
Yeah.
hey, I just
Yeah,
want to
bro.
let you know that there's 4 people in my life that is random stranger that think I was pure black.
Oh my god.
Oh, nah,
People in his 32 years
No,
of life.
for reals,
I don't
for
even
reals.
believe
Like
the
for no, for real. Bro. Shout out, like, bro.
Shout out to this 4
Shout out to
people,
those
bro.
4 people.
4 people thought I was pure black, and then 2 people thought I was half Blasian.
Maybe
Belize.
half,
Yeah,
maybe
Belize.
half,
No,
but
Belize.
like,
Blaze.
Full, bro. We're for real.
what did you say? Wait, what was the word that you used instead of Blasian? What did he say?
Belizean?
Blasian?
Blasian.
Oh, I thought you said Belizean.
No, Blasian.
No, you did not say
I said
Blasian.
Remember-
Belizean.
Oh, you said Belizean.
Bro,
I-
imagine
No,
what-
I thought that's what he was.
That's what I thought you said
No,
too. That
I
is
said-
what
I
you
thought
said.
You're trying to
You're
say
a damn liar.
Belizean, right?
I don't know, Blasian. Like when we went to the party, when they said, "Oh, you're Filipino?" No, I'm Blasian. They're like, "Ooh, Blasian." And when I said I'm Filipino, they're like, "Oh, okay."
You sound like you're saying a blazing Asian or something.
Something like that, bro.
It's
But
like
Blasian.
half, like Blasian.
Yeah,
like
but
a
it-
blazing Asian.
Yeah, but yeah, something like that.
Did
Yeah.
you? I guess what I would call my experience, right, is like a semi-identity crisis, right? Did you ever experience like a questioning or struggling with identity going
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth between America and the
Oh,
Philippines?
hell yeah.
What do you mean, like identity? All I know, I'm Filipino.
Bro,
Well, I'm sure you do know you're Filipino, dude. Look at you. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
But also, also, in addition to you looking very Filipino, right?
Uh-huh.
In addition to you being born and raised in the Philippines, like your whole life, on top of that, when you are here, you're in communities there's a lot of Filipinos.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, dude, like, of course you feel Filipino.
Okay, but I never questioned my.
But for me, not looking Filipino, not being surrounded by Filipinos all the
Okay, I
time,
got it.
So, what was your experience with that?
bro, like being born over here, I always thought I was American.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he said
straight
that.
up.
He said he was.
Yeah.
He thought he wasn't Filipino. He thought he was
Yeah, I
American.
never,
Have you
I didn't
seen-
even, I didn't know, because I was light skinned when I was born. But like
You thought you were
growing up, I thought I thought there wasn't no other race. I thought we were just all people,
Oh.
But like, no, seriously, like this was like,
You're ahead of your time.
yeah, like I was like, wait, what the fuck? Hold up,
Like,
like
we're
so,
from somewhere
like
else?
we're different races and
Yeah.
like different like where we're from and shit. I was like, I thought everybody was the same. Like we're people, like.
Oh,
You know?
shit. Okay.
Have you seen that
Yeah.
video on either Facebook or Instagram? And the kid, this little boy, he's from Canada, and his parents are telling him he's Filipino. He's like, "I'm not Filipino, I'm Canadian."
Yeah, I seen that. I seen
With the
that.
most Filipino accent way to say it. I'm Canadian. That's funny. So your struggle with going from America to the Philippines was like,
Yeah,
wait,
thinking
I'm
I was
Filipino.
American.
And then what
Like,
about coming
no,
back?
like coming back, like over here, like I thought, like I mean, like
He thought he was Filipino now.
I thought I was Filipino. I mean, look, I know I'm Filipino now, and like ever since I came back, because like skin tone, like everybody you see over here has the same skin tone as me if you're Filipino. So yeah, that's kind of like my midlife crisis.
Well, especially you
I
spent.
grew up in that.
I feel like your teenage years are like really formative years.
Oh yeah.
Especially how you interact with people, how you interact with girls. So how you would court girls in the Philippines is different than how you do it over here.
Yeah, oh god, it's
Hell
so
yeah,
different.
it's like-
so different.
What's the difference?
We're like super ahead of our time now. Like, I feel like this high tech stuff, like, it's messing with like everything. Cause like, shit, I remember when I courted a girl back then in the Philippines, I had to write a letter. Like a letter and then give it to her. Cause like I didn't even have a phone. Like growing up, I did not have a phone. Like I didn't have a phone till like I was in like high school, like my my junior year, is how you guys say it over here, I guess. But yeah, my third year of high school, I had a Motorola Razr.
Shout out.
But yeah, fucking that shit was dope. But then again, yeah, I had to write love letters back then. That shit was crazy.
I'm just saying, like, it's so different, bro. It's so different.
Yeah.
Like, and until now, like, even the people that I just met, like, recently, like, because I think they're a little bit older than me. They still have the mentality of like like the old school way, where like
Yeah, I still have that.
You go through the full courtship, like you talk to the parents.
Yeah, like
being very lambing.
Yeah, like
Oh, no, I know.
like for me, like like for me, like I love giving flowers, right? But what I've learned, like over here, like even if it's a Filipino that's already been here for a long time and been in the dating, or like they was born here, flowers for them is nice on the first date. But
on the first time they tell you.
But it was over.
It's my first time receiving flowers, and then like
That's
when you do
crazy.
it again, like it's like nothing, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
why,
don't know-
like,
I don't know
bro,
if
I
those
don't
girls
know.
are-
No, but I'm just saying, like but some girls who like they're overwhelmed. Like, wait, why are you giving me flowers the first day? But in the Philippines though, like flowers are like
Standard.
It's like a standard, but like it's like, oh, so they're gonna think like, oh, so wait, nanliligaw na ba to? Or like, is he like trying to pursue me? Whatever, like it's just weird. Like even, and then over here, like even like not like currently. I'm just saying, like over here, like if you show something, right? Because over there you need to say like, pwede ba ako magligaw sa'yo? Like,
Can I court you?
Can I court you?
You have to ask.
You need to
To
ask.
ask for consent. Wow, see, the Philippines is ahead of their time.
like hey, like, I think you're interested in, like, pwede ko manligaw. And the girls be like, alright, let's see. But over here is like, it's so, like,
You gotta like. It's almost like you have to.
like over here,
You don't
need
say
to,
it outright.
You don't say it outright.
Yeah.
You need to show it, and then
They need to feel it. for
feel
some
it,
reason.
and then you flow.
Yeah.
But over there, what's nice about it, if you say like, pwede ba ako manligaw, and then the girl said, okay, it's like you have a I don't want to say like
Yeah,
contract.
like
It's like you have a
especially if they
signature.
don't know that you had like, if you have like feelings for them, if they don't know you have feelings for them, it's like much more of a surprise for them too. Like they're like, what the hell?
Because they don't want to like
I
assume.
totally get that. Yeah.
They don't want to assume. So
Because
it's better to say
that's-
like, nanliligaw ka, that you have your intention of
Yeah.
being in a romantically
See,
relationship.
I can appreciate that because sometimes I'll be having friends, and then all of a sudden they tell me like, I'm interested in you, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, it's just kind of like, I'm like, oh, well, now I can't hang out with this dude like I used to,
Yeah.
Versus if like you make your intentions known, then I can just be straight up like, nah, But now I have to go through that awkwardness of like, ooh.
but some
just kind of ruined it for me, dude.
No, but some Filipinos though, even though you say like that you're gonna ligaw them, like even if they don't like you, they will still go ahead, because you never know, maybe you're really good at ligaw. You still have a chance, in a way. you know. But what's nice about over here is like if you tell them like I don't know how you say it, but like they just tell no. They just straight up like
Yeah, they just say no.
yeah no.
But you're saying in the Philippines, girls might be like no, but then really they're like still open to it.
Yeah, they're
They're
still
not as
open to
right.
it because like let the best man win because they're gonna have like fucking 10 legals. You never know.
So do you think that they're, I don't want to use aggressive, but like women are more straightforward here than in the Philippines, or do you think it's reversed?
Currently, the Philippines is also kind of like leaning to that,
To the Western.
to the
way?
Western. A lot of Western, you know, they have the situationship now. Like because I think it's also because of social media. Social media can be a good thing, but at the same time, social media can ruin things. And I was telling Stevie, I think that I don't know if he remembers, but like one thing that I learned about like social media, right? It's really good to connect, meet people. You have an access to a celebrity. You know, you can just even they ignore you. You have that power to like hit up that person. You know,
Yeah.
but
That's it's because that the shit that he's talking about, that's only for the strong-willed, bro.
no. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying we can all agree that you have that
You
access.
have
Yeah,
access.
pretty much,
You
yeah.
have the opportunity is there.
The
Not
opportunity
everybody
is
wants
up to
take
you
it,
if
but-
you want to take it or not,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
And it depends how you take it also.
Yeah.
Right? Like, 'cause say they could just like scene zone you or like not see it at
oh,
all.
but at least you still have
Yeah, at least
the back of here. You have
yeah,
that.
at
You have
least
that
you said your
option.
shit.
You know, but what I don't like about it is it ruins where like they have too many. There's too many options.
Honestly.
It doesn't have the old school. It doesn't have the old school way where like, you know, like it's harder to because you don't have it. I don't say you don't have an option. It's just more like before old school way, like with our grandpa or grandma's like, oh,
It's a limited pool.
yeah, it's a limited pool. So you really you know, like
You
you
get
put
the-
more effort or like you don't.
They had to throw
They don't
the
have
piranha up in there too, bro.
They don't have any, you know, like over here, just like it's too it's too convenient in a way.
I
And let's
see.
say, oh, it doesn't work out. Oh, he's ugly. Oh, I'm just gonna move on. I have another option here. There's so many options out there.
Do they have dating apps in the Philippines?
Yeah,
They
bro.
do?
Bumble is there.
Oh.
Tinder is there.
Tinder's in the Philippines?
Yeah, there's Tinder.
Oh, wow.
and
I haven't
there's
been home since
Bumble.
2016.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Bumble and Tinder is international.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it would only be here.
Yeah, before it started over here, and then suddenly they just started here. You know, Philippines has like Uber too now. They call it Grab.
Yeah, I've used Grab before.
You see, Grab
Yeah, I use
this
Grab.
is different, and then now they have like an Amazon right there. It's not Amazon; they call it Shopee or Lazada.
Mhm.
It's so different now. So when I went home,
They
like
even have Venmo.
yeah, they have Venmo,
Gcash.
Gcash.
Yeah. Gcash?
Gcash.
Yeah, they have.
That's
like,
right. The last time I was there, they put like now accepting Gcash.
Gcash, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that's like their mobile payments.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
It's changing
It's
now.
changing.
Yeah.
It's
What's
a good
your-
thing, but it's a bad thing.
What's your guys' opinion on? So people always have different views on how things could change in the Philippines, right? What do you guys think would be? What changes do you think could happen that would help the Philippines in regards to the problems with poverty and things and corruption and things like that? I know that's kind of a heavy question for us, but I think, like some people say, if a lot of the people the labor that's exported, right? People say if they come back, the skilled workers come back to the Philippines and work there, then it would benefit the Philippines because now they have they say the brain drain, right? All the educated people will go and work abroad. Do you think that people coming back to the Philippines would be beneficial in helping build the country up to what it ideally could be?
For me, in my opinion, right now is a really good time because of social media and everything that's happening currently. It brought more opportunities in the Philippines. That's what I see. Cause now, like everybody there, like if you really want to make money, you can make money. It has more like right now, everybody's like a vlogger. Everybody has like, cause that's the only way they can, you know, you have a phone, you can do this, do that, and it's just you have an opportunity. It's not like before, you know. So I think right now, currently, it brought more better opportunities. It's just how are you gonna use that tools and take that shit. You know, that's what I see based on your question. Because a lot of like treating people as in poverty because of social media is just they just went up. They just but they put the work in. You know, so you have everybody has that opportunity. It's not like before, like if you're rich, you're rich. If you're middle class, but now it's like you have more opportunity. You don't even. I don't want to say you don't need to go to school. Of course, school is important, but now it's like if you're poor and your family cannot like you can afford to go to school or something, they use social media to find a way.
So you feel like social media, the internet allows for greater opportunity for social movement.
Yeah, in the Philippines, but like here in the Western, social media is just
It's just normal.
it's just normal.
It's just what it is.
But in the third world country,
It's for clout.
you know, but third
Over
world
here,
country,
it's for clout.
It's
yeah.
for clout, yeah.
Yeah, but
What do you think, Sabi? Do you think that people going back to the balikbayans, right? Do you think that would help a lot with building the country into what it could be?
I think so, but I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
like how do you say it?
are you talking about like OFW?
Yeah, like
people
OFW
going
like,
back to the Philippines
to work over there.
Well, because I know there's not like great opportunities there, right? But so the book I'm reading right now, like I mentioned in the other episode, is about this. It's about this guy born in the Philippines during World War II. His parents are killed by the Japanese, and then he is found by an American soldier who takes him back to the U.S. And this American soldier happens to be a professor, so he gets a good education, he has a good life, but he's still yearning to like connect with his culture because he's so young when he leaves that he feels like that part of him is missing. So he goes to Japan, he goes to Spain, and he learns about Filipino culture, and he reads about these like real historical figures, right? Reads about their experiences. A lot of them are exiled from the Philippines because of different reasons, from the revolution, things like that, when Marcos was in power. And he writes short stories. The character writes short stories in the perspective of those historical figures, and it's really interesting. And one of the commentaries that I think the book is making is that if the people that are leaving the Philippines could go back and
do more
there, that could be one of the keys
in
to
a
the
way,
Philippines growing and becoming even better.
in a way I agree with that a little bit, because it's like, let's say, because a lot of like old school or maybe me too in the future, like you work so hard over here and you invest your your money over there, buy lands, build businesses, and when you build businesses, then you provide jobs. You know, if you buy land, you provide still jobs with, and you convert the dollar to a peso. You can invest more and like really develop things. So in a way, I kind of agree. And also a lot of like old school, like even my parents right now, like once they retire, they told me they're gonna go to the Philippines because it's like it's more cheaper. It's more cheaper, and it's like you can use your money more, bro. Like imagine me, like last year I went home to the Philippines, right? For the first time, again, like for how many years? Like I didn't wash my clothes. I didn't need to do anything because like you can afford, because of the dollar money, you can afford to like hire someone to do it for you.
Right.
My clothes was like I used it that day. The next day it was washed.
Right.
You know?
Same thing when I when we go back to visit the Philippines, we some of my family is in Bacolod, and they have their businesses working on the machines that refine the sugar cane. And so, you know, they have a successful business there doing that. So they have 4 houses on the same street. Like, they have the compound. And whenever we're there, we don't have to cook. You know, the yayas take care of
and at the same time, like, it sounds messed up, but at the same time, you're also providing jobs.
Yeah.
For them.
There was a period of time, believe it or not, there was a period of time I think after I dropped out of college, that I was like learning more and more about Filipino history, and I was like, damn, bro, maybe I'll just move back to the Philippines and go to politics. Like, do some shit over there. Yeah. I thought about it because I felt like, oh, maybe I can like do something to make it better. But then also I thought about, I mean, why the fuck would they listen to me? They'd be like, this bitch isn't from here,
like,
you know?
then again, you're gonna have to start from scratch over there, like building your name up too.
Yeah.
To become a politician.
Would you guys ever move back to the Philippines?
Hell yeah. Like, honestly, like,
retire.
Like, for me, like, let's say I make money, right? I make good money, and then let's say, okay, I'll just tell you a quick story. Like, maybe 11 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever, I was new, right? I had a homie, like a coworker. He was also a caregiver. I was also doing caregiving at that time. And basically, like, he didn't want to go to school. He just want to work. Double job, 16 hours a day. Gets paid, like, at that time $7.50 or $8, right? Work for like how many 5 years, but he earned that money, and he invests all that money in the Philippines, right? Build restaurants, bars, clubs, whatever, and it became successful. After that, he gets his citizenship, like 5 years, whatever, went to the Philippines, dual citizen, and then after a few years, right? I go back, I see him, bro. He's like living the life.
Dang.
He's just like, so. His typical day: wake up, take a shower, go to his business, collect money. That's it.
Smart.
Party.
That's smart.
So he provide jobs, and he's living like a good, like, rock star life in there. And then I'm here, the United States, shit,
Out here struggling.
and it's like, you know, 9 to, like, you know, all that. So he was really smart about it.
I thought about moving to Siargao or Coron.
The island life.
Yeah, the island life, because you could have a tattoo shop out there. All the tourists are getting tattoos. More Filipinos are getting tattooed, and you just live on this beautiful island.
Let's invest businesses there.
Yeah, let's open up a tattoo shop. You know what I want to do? This is one of my goals. Still, to this day, open up a tattoo shop there. That's also a bar, even though I don't drink anymore.
You can do all
And
that.
the coffee shop.
And a coffee shop.
And a barber shop.
Coffee shop slash barber shop slash
salon.
coffee shop slash hotel.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like.
Wait, but don't they have a law that you have to either be married to a Filipino citizen, or you have to be a Filipino citizen to buy land, right?
If you okay,
you could be a dual citizen.
Okay.
You have to be some type of citizen or married to a citizen.
Okay, this is what I learned, because I dated a realtor.
In the Philippines?
Yeah, shout out to don't want to say
When no one's watching the live,
don't get scared. It's still gonna be safe, bro. But
there's no one on right now.
It's okay.
But so she'll see it, bro. But so I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna buy a condo, like, if you're gonna buy a condo,
we got that realtor talk right now.
If you're gonna buy if you're
listen to this.
yeah, okay. If you're gonna buy a condo and you are not a Filipino citizen, you can buy a condo. Okay? But if you're gonna buy land,
you have to be a citizen.
yeah, so I'm saying, so I was telling her, like, because I heard so much with this girl, and it's just like, because condo is like, it's still a land, but it's part of the land. You know, like you see the land, but it's just a part.
Somebody owns the land, and somebody owns the land, and then somebody owns something on the land.
Yeah, so you can own that. So a lot of like foreigners are buying this condo, doing Airbnb on the condos, and like or renting it out. But if you are not a dual citizen and you want to buy land, then you need to either like know someone who's a Filipino citizen and maybe you can own both of that, but you cannot own just you.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You
Which,
know,
I mean, honestly, I'm all for that. I like that.
you know,
Because the people, what's going to happen is foreigners will buy the land, they're going to raise prices and push out the locals.
so I have a question for Stevie because he was born here and he grew up there. Can you be a dual citizen or no? Because you're American.
Oh, at the time, like when I was coming back and forth,
No,
because
because
I've been coming back and forth ever since.
I know, but
was
I'm no, but I'm just saying
Are
like.
you dual citizen?
no, I'm just American citizen.
But can you file for dual?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
hold on. I don't see why not. I don't see why you wouldn't be.
No, because there's a requirement of like you can you. It's either you are a Filipino citizen or American citizen.
No,
But
you
what
can have dual citizenship.
No,
I
you
know,
can have dual.
but usually what I know, whoever have a dual citizen, if you were born in the Philippines and then you became an American citizen here, you have they call it the naturalization to file a dual citizen because you were born there.
No, because
That's what I'm thinking. So, but you were born here. You're
You can.
American.
But I did actually lose my American citizenship.
Oh.
I overstayed there for.
Oh, because maybe you didn't file for your tax. Did you pay for your taxes when you?
he was 7
No,
years
I
old.
was,
What the hell
like,
taxes is gonna
I think-
file?
No,
At
you know,
the
there's
time, I was, like,
taxes
grade
if you
4.
want to stay there for a long time. Because he's okay.
Well, but
No,
he's
I've been coming every year. That's
Okay,
how I've
look,
been keeping my citizenship.
Okay, so here I'll tell you like just a quick like this information. My ex was born. My long-term ex was born in Saipan. Saipan is an American territory. She is an American citizen. Okay, she went to the Philippines like at 3 years old or 4 years old, right? They were paying taxes for her because she was an American citizen. She wasn't a Filipino citizen. To stay there for a long time, you need to pay those taxes. If you don't pay those taxes, you will your citizenship will be cut, revoked. But when she turned 18, the America asked her, "Hey, you have two choices now. You're 18. It's either you gonna go over here and stay here, keep your citizenship, or you stay there but you're gone. Your citizenship, American citizenship is gone." So she flew out here when she was 18 and she didn't have anybody and she only have a family friend. They're both have both situations. So, but Stevie, he said his thing was, you know, like expired, and then maybe because he has family here, or his mom or dad was citizen, it was easy for him to retrieve that back. That's what
Oh, I see.
you see, because
I see what you're saying now.
because the parents is American citizen, but if
Because I know my cousin, he just turned 18, but he does taekwondo, and so he wanted to do the Olympics, and he was going to compete for the Philippines,
Mhm.
but he's born here, so they were going to see if they can get dual citizenship for him in the Philippines and here, so that he can compete for the Philippines.
Okay, all I know in sports world is as long as you have like Filipino blood in you, you can represent the Philippines. Because some basketball players like they're like half and they represent Philippines sports. Even freaking
Dwight Howard.
yeah.
He just came to the Philippines right now.
Really?
Yeah, he got signed a contract.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like even in Miss Universe, see, even if you're half,
You can still
you can represent because Filipino blood is.
You know what I want to see in Miss Universe though is some Filipino-looking Filipinas.
Yeah, they're all
Because-
mostly like
Yeah,
half.
They don't look Filipino.
Yeah, they look half.
And
But
they're
it's changing
beautiful.
though.
They're-
It's changing. It's
yeah.
changing though. There's a
Yeah,
recent
but will
one.
they win? The
Yeah.
question is, will they win? They can go and they can
All,
run.
all I'm saying, like, this recent, like, Miss Universe is, like, super different, man. Because,
Really?
like, yeah. 'cause-
Which one?
And I'm not against it. I'm not saying shit about it because it's a very sensitive topic. But a plus size was there and two trans.
No, but
Was
that's
competing.
different. But that's different from
Miss Universe.
like if there's a Filipina, like for example, okay, Techi Agbayani was the first Filipina to be on the cover of Playboy, and it was big because she's not like Spanish or mestiza looking.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she's my mom's cousin somehow. I don't know why, so I'm related to her. Okay.
Whatever, we go.
I am related to her. That's my claim to fame right there. But yeah, that was big because she doesn't fit the like quote unquote beauty standards of the Philippines, but she's on the cover of Playboy. And so I guess what I'm saying is like that would be cool to see in Miss Universe, is to represent somebody that like really looks Filipino, but then also at the same time, as somebody that doesn't look full Filipino and doesn't have that look, I don't want to discount people that look mestiza, you know?
You're right. It's just the beauty just changed. Things change. Like even like what we think was sexy. They think was sexy. Like Marilyn Monroe, she was yeah, she was thicker, but now it became like thinner, and then now it became like thick is beautiful again, and then it's just it changes. So maybe in the future it will happen. But no matter what, Philippines.
Yeah. Philippines.
Well, you know how they say that like you could be. So they say this about California, right? You could be a Kansas 10 and a California 3.
I have that.
You never heard of that? So it's like, okay, they say people in California are beautiful. It's Hollywood.
Okay.
You know, people in California are pretty good looking, and so if somebody that looks good to people in Kansas comes to California, they're a 10 in Kansas, but they're a 3 over here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I got it.
And I think since oh yeah, I got it.
You thought you were a 10, but when you were here, you were fucking 3.
Yeah. So
switch up.
people in the Philippines, right, that wouldn't fit the beauty standards over there, but over here, everybody wants to be 10 over here. People that look Filipino.
It's so funny.
I think it's reverse, right? So people that are in the Philippines that don't fit the beauty standards of looking Spanish or looking mestiza or whatever, but then they come here and they look exotic, you know.
Yeah,
now
that's why you
them.
like. Hey, and I'm not talking shit. Okay, I'm just, I don't care what you cancel. I'm just saying like straight facts though. That's why they said like, oh, why is this like foreigner or this white dude is with this girl? That's not like pretty, like that's like just like the exotic,
It's exotic.
But for them, like they're beautiful.
Exactly, dude. I was living in Washington for a little bit, and so Seattle is very diverse. But outside of Seattle, it's not really that diverse. So I was living in Snohomish County, which is outside of Seattle, and I was working as a server. And this like older white dude was like, "Oh, what are you? You look so exotic," and it just kind of took me by surprise because in Southern California there's a lot of Filipinos, and I think I told them, I'm like, oh, you should go to California. A lot of people there look like me. So it was just a weird experience, and it just was, I don't know, it was a little weird when people call you exotic. You're like, what am I, a fucking bird? You know.
Hey, you know, like one of my experiences too, like when I got here when I was 18, right? Like I still have an accent until now, but like before it was like super like. It was out there, right? And I was so insecure about it because it's like I cannot.
It was like Amish.
Yeah, bro. Like it was
hella Amish.
Yeah, bro. Like, so and like the problem too is like I cannot express myself. Like I'm a funny dude, right? Mm-hmm. And like I cannot express in English how I wanna do this, right? But what I've learned when I went to school and like. I had an accent, right? Bro, they thought my accent was sexy as shit.
They said the Filipino accent is the sexiest accent in the world.
Yeah. And then remember,
I love you very much.
Hey, and recently we went to a party, right, where all girls and I was the only dude.
Let me see what that mouth do.
But remember the person? I don't know if you remember this when we went to this last party. Yeah. What did they say about my accent?
I don't know, dude.
What did they say?
I didn't hear that.
She's like, I love your accent, and it brought me the memories of like when I was here.
Damn. I didn't hear anybody say that.
Shout out to Leia, the one that hosts. She told me oh, your accent is like, I like how you sound in your voice. I'm like, and it brought me back. I'm like, damn, man.
I'm like, this sound. She's gonna be up in these comments like, I never said that.
Yeah. She said, this is on God, bro.
Okay.
That's how
like,
confident.
oh, God.
He was drinking. Maybe he remembers.
No cap,
this
bro.
No cap, no cap. But yeah, they were like,
Stop
yeah,
cap.
they were saying like, yeah, you're. But for me, it sounds so like ugly, and it took me a while to accept that I will always have this accent and just be confident about it. But yeah.
Well, the humor is
you can
different
work
here.
on it, bro. Like Pacquiao did.
Yeah, but for me, it's like I still want to be
thank you.
authentic.
Thank
I
you
don't want to
very
force
much.
it.
No, you know, his accent is like better.
It's better.
Now.
Yeah, it's
Well,
better.
because he would have to do press runs. I'm sure he had to work on it.
And plus, he's a senator. So.
Yeah, he's a senator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh my god, I lost my question. What was my question? Oh, no, it wasn't a question. I was going to say, the humor is different here too. So one of the things that my boss told me was that when he came here from the Philippines, things that they can get away with saying over there can't say here.
Yeah.
Because you have to be like more
Yeah.
PC or
People get offended.
Yeah. But over there, you can call your friend cripple. Like that's their nickname or something.
Yeah, they have this like they have like a thug name for you. Like let's say, like Uncle Bulag or something. Bulag's like blind, and then you look and then you look at him. He has like an eye patch. So it's like a Bulag, bro. I'm like, and then suddenly you want to get to know this person. It's like, so what's your name? Oh, my name is John. Oh, so you're Uncle John. But everybody calls him Uncle Bulag, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then suddenly, you become respectful and you're like, oh, hi, Tito John, or like, oh, hi, Uncle John. Oh, and then suddenly you hear like the other homies are, oh, Uncle Bulag. Uncle Bulag. I'm like, bro. And then like, if you go over here, like, imagine like translate it to English. Like, hey, Uncle, blind. You wanna go drink Uncle Blind? And people will hear you like, bro, that's fucked up.
No, even like, okay, so my pops was saying too, like they will give nicknames if the person is dark, right?
Yeah.
If they did that here,
it's
not
okay. Canceled.
It was.
Oh, itim.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, they can't say that here.
Yeah.
Jay Nangisid.
Yeah.
No, I would not be able to get away with it here. So
Yeah.
the humor is definitely different.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, Philippines, man, yeah. But yeah.
Maybe we can take a Philippine trip sometime.
Next year.
Yes. Next year.
December, I'll be there.
So, I have a question, okay? And I have a theory. I have a theory that Filipino food is going to be the next Chinese food.
Yes, it is.
I think it's gonna be the next big-
Definitely, most definitely.
It's
Right?
happening.
Yeah,
You know
it
why?
is.
You know why?
It is.
When I went to Chicago. Chicago. Whatever.
Chicago.
City.
Chicago.
Chicago.
City, bro.
Chicago.
I'm not making fun of you, I swear, but
I don't care.
sorry.
I don't give a fuck. But like, yeah, Chicago.
Chicago.
I don't know, man. But Chi-City.
He was just talking about how sexy his accent is.
Yeah, man. Like, look, whoever's watching this, man,
Chicago. Chicago.
like with confidence.
Chicago.
With confidence.
With confidence, like
Okay.
my accent.
I'm sorry.
Top two, whatever. Filipino thinks my accent's fucked up, but other foreigners like shout out to you. But anyways, yeah, I went there, right? Okay, you guys done? Okay.
No, not yet.
Oh, fuck, okay, give loud.
Chicago.
Shit, motherfucker, bro. See, that's why you need me on the pod. Like, I'm fucking entertaining, and I don't give a shit on what you think. How do you say it then?
Chicago.
Chicago?
Yes.
Damn, bro, you need to like.
Wait.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Chicago, bro. Fuck that.
Okay. I just had to ask this was like,
Yeah.
because like some people can't pronounce it. How would you say that state HI?
What?
Hawaii?
Yeah, how would you say it?
I would say Hawaii, but like I know it's Hawaii. I'm not even saying it.
Okay, like me, bro. Like I know that's how you say it, but fuck it, I say Hawaii.
Okay. Yeah, I see that too.
I say
Because I
Hawaii.
feel like if I say Hawaii, like they're gonna make fun of me for saying it wrong. But I feel like I'm gonna get made fun of either way. So
Okay, but anyways, about the
Okay,
food
go
thing.
ahead.
alright,
Food,
about
Chicago.
the food shit, alright.
sorry. okay, sorry,
You
Chicago.
just never been there before. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. But anyways,
Okay.
alright, Cha City, right? There's one store over there. It's called fucking laughing, bro. I forgot. I think it's called Lasa. Lasa means taste in Filipino, but they're like a Michelin star, bro. They're not even a Michelin guide. They're a star. So I think it's the next big thing.
I think so too. I think Chinese food had its run. It's still super popular, obviously. Then it was Japanese food. Then it was Korean food. I think Filipinos are next, man.
Yeah, sisig.
It's our time.
Most definitely.
It is our
Shine,
time.
man. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of Filipino food, if you ever are looking for a good place to eat and you want Filipino food, the dancing crabs is in Chino. The food is fire. So go check it out.
Chino Hills, SoCal, California. Yeah.
Chino Hills, SoCal, California.
And
Thank
if you
you.
want a nice Filipino man, I'm just kidding, go ahead. It's right here, Chicago. Claim that. Chicago girls,
Chicago.
SoCal area, Filipino man.
It's like Chicano, but like
Cuddly,
Chicago.
teddy bear vibes. Okay, go. All right.
Oh,
But yeah, it's the next big
that's
thing.
my
It's the
theory.
next
That's
big
my
thing.
theory. I think
It's not a theory. It's happening already.
It's not even just the Filipino cuisine, but we're starting to see ourselves more represented in movies. I mean, we got the best friend role in Spider-Man.
Yeah, best friend role. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we got the best friend role in Spider-Man. Sweetie is half Filipino.
Sweetie's half Filipino. Her is half Filipino.
Dave Bautista, in
Dave
one of
Bautista.
the biggest movies.
Yeah, it's Filipino. What else? Of course, Bruno Mars, Filipino. Yeah, a lot right now. Yeah. But her and Sweetie.
Yeah.
Those are the most like
Most
recent,
prominent right now.
recent right now. So yeah, man. And Jokoy. Shout out
Oh,
to
and Jokoy. Yes,
Shout out to
Jokoy.
Jokoy.
Hosting the Golden Globes as we speak, right?
Yeah. So shout out to Jokoy.
Mhm.
Yeah, he put the Filipino in the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's current times. Current times.
Oh, Dante Bosco, the voice of the South.
The South. I'm gonna fucking shit you right now. The South. Whatever.
the voice of Zuko.
Yeah, but he's been rapping.
Yeah, he was in Hook. Yeah, but I didn't know he was Filipino until like recently.
What the
Yeah, I
hell?
didn't know.
Then
You can tell by his skin tone.
I
You
know,
can
but
see
I
by his
didn't know.
you are lost in the South.
You can even hear it in his voice.
No, but I
Yeah.
didn't know that he was the guy from Hook.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, you got lost in the South.
Lost in the South.
Yeah, it's Filipino, man. Shout out to him.
It's our time, dude. We gotta be the next big Filipino tattoo artist.
I'm gonna be the next Filipino comedian.
Next Filipino comedian.
Yeah.
I think you could do
I
it.
think I can do it.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's gonna be my name, bro.
Chicago.
You should.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Big
Look,
Chicago.
look. Yeah, whatever, bro. Let's move on. Let's move on. Sauce.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Okay, yeah. So Filipino cuisine, I think, is the next thing. I think we're more present in entertainment, music, movies. I'm super excited about it. And like I was saying earlier, every time we see another Filipino, no matter where we are in the world, we are fucking stoked.
Yeah.
So when we see ourselves on TV, we're extra stoked. Even if they're like a quarter Filipino, it's like my people. That's my people. Yeah.
yep.
So I'm super stoked about that. What do you guys have as your funniest story growing up in a Filipino household?
She's fucking laughing. right away.
Alright, let me start it off by my late grandpa.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I mean, he's in heaven, he's watching me. Growing up, I didn't have any friends because, like, I only speak English in the Philippines. And, like, so I had a classmate, he lived in the barangay down where I live, because I lived in Hillside, and the homie lived in Gabriela Silang. And so I went to go visit him, but then I totally forgot to tell whoever I lived with. I lived with my grandpa, and we had a driver and a caretaker. They were married, so they were both my uncle and my aunt, who raised me actually after my grandpa was gone. But anywho, so I went to the homie's house. We were playing all fucking afternoon. Like I think I went home like around 5 p.m. I left home like around 10 a.m. and I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell a soul. I was like wondering. I was like, yeah, I wonder if anybody's looking for me. Like, bruh. As soon as I was going up the hill, straight to the street, going straight to my house, my grandpa was right there waiting for me at the gate. He had a chain with him, and guess what he did?
Smacked you with that chain.
No, he did not smack me. He seated me in one of those wheelchairs, and he chained me on there.
You're fucking lying.
And he put seriously.
And he made him a dog.
And then he put a padlock on there. And he was like, "You're not leaving that seat until you've learned your lesson. Like next time, you better tell someone when you're leaving the house."
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I've always told someone that I'm leaving the house. Like ever since then.
He changed you.
And then since then he like BDSM.
No.
It traumatized him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He traumatized me.
Yeah, that was the way I would like it.
Yeah, like he chained me on there for like freaking 10 hours.
God damn.
Like so from 6 to freaking the morning, like till he woke up. And I was awake the whole time because like I was like.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, so he went to sleep. He woke up in the morning, and I was still there. I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. Fuck.
Well,
like
I mean,
yeah.
He could have been trafficked, so.
Yeah.
I guess like I can understand his anger. I don't know about the methods, but.
Yeah.
He made his point for sure.
Yeah.
God
Hell
damn.
yeah.
I don't remember shit on my like a funny household story
or crazy because this was just crazy. Well, it was funny too, but it's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember things for on funny story household. All I know is like, they just pick up whatever they can smack you with. That's all I remember.
I have a good story about that.
Okay, like say your story because I don't really have any story.
So one time my mom was mad at me. She was really upset, and I was having an attitude, and I said something super fucked up. Mm-hmm. And usually they throw a slipper or they throw something. She picked up my scientific calculator.
Oh shit!
And fucking nailed me right in the ear.
Damn.
From across the room. She had good aim, man.
Damn.
And my ear was bleeding.
But you got smarter at math, though. Damn, Sophie. Damn, you the Chicago, bro. Damn, bro. That's why you're smart at math. Shit. Fucking hit you right in the head, bro.
Right in the head. Yeah.
Hit you with a calculator right now.
It was bad. It was bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, did the calculator break though?
No.
Oh,
it's a scientific calculator.
It's a solid calculator.
It's a solid calculator.
It wasn't just a regular one. It was those big ones too.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you'd like
was
right
it like
there.
a break?
It hurt, man. It fucking hurt. And she flung it across the room like I want to say full force. I feel like that was full force, but maybe it was a toss and it was just heavy, so it felt really like. Yeah, it was bad. But I look back now and I thought about what I said and I was like, yeah, I kind of deserve that.
Filipinos, man.
Yeah, I kind of deserve that. One time I locked myself in the bathroom because she was mad at me. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you better open this door right fucking now because I can break it down. And I fully believed it. So I opened that door and I took the ass whipping that I deserved.
And then you're like, can you just hit me with a calculator? Because like I got smarter with math. I'm just kidding.
But one time too, I was getting punished. I got palo. I got spanked, and I was like, wait, mom, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to pee. And she's like, okay, go. And then you come back and need the pa, okay? And she doesn't have a Filipino accent like that, but when she's mad, kind of. So I went to the bathroom and I stuffed my pants with toilet paper.
Uh-huh.
And then when I came back,
shitting all over the place or what?
no, to for the force,
Yeah.
so that it wouldn't hurt as bad.
Okay.
So then I came back and I laid down. I was gonna.
Wait, was she following you with the chinelas or the cinturón?
So she would give me a choice. She gave me a choice. Do you want the slipper? Do you want the belt? Or do you want the hanger? And for whatever reason...
Was it the wire hanger?
No, it was a plastic one.
Oh,
it was a plastic one. So, I don't know why I always chose the hanger. Yeah. But so it like stings. So...
Yeah, you're lucky it wasn't a wire hanger. It would sting more.
I don't think we had I think we just had the plastic ones. So like so I stuffed my pants, okay? And then I come back, and so it wasn't hurting as bad, but I was pretending to cry. I was pretending to be hurt so that she would just stop.
You freaking liar.
I was like, ow, ow.
Can I get a whole year?
See, that's what's good about us Filipinos. We improvise, bro.
Yeah. And when I talked to her about like those times, she's like, at least I gave you a choice of what you wanted. I didn't just choose myself.
Shout out to moms.
Yeah, shout out to moms. Love you, Mom. Good times. I deserved it. I did. I deserved it every time. So, but yeah. You don't have any crazy story that you can think of?
All I remember is like, like if I don't, tell that if I go home late or whatever, suddenly my clothes are just, all my clothes from my, it's all out.
They packed your shit for you.
Yeah, and then they're like, you leave. When I was a kid, I'm like, but where are we gonna go? Like, how the fuck are we gonna eat? And they're like, you're big, you can survive. You can go. You can go. And I'm like, I'm so confused, but bro, it was mental torture.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, the bag is there. Or
they're like, okay, go.
Me and your dad are gonna go to church or whatever. We're gonna go eat outside with the delicious food, and you, when we come back here, you should not be here anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay. But when they come back, I already like put my clothes on the back. And I'm so sorry.
Because they know you're not leaving.
Yeah, I don't know where to go. But that's what I remember. But, yeah.
Crazy, man. Well, on that note, thank you guys for coming onto the podcast, coming onto the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Thank you for answering all the questions, for being good guests. And with that, that's the end of our episode, guys. Stay tuned for more. We have a special guest coming on the next episode, and we will see you next time. Also, Gerald, you have you're relaunching your podcast and your blog.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm gonna have I have a new podcast. It's gonna be English and Tagalog podcast called Strawberry Jams, and you can follow me on my Instagram at Monday Sauce. That's it.
And I'll include all that information below. In the
Should
caption.
follow Stevie.
Follow Stevie too.
Oh yeah,
you'll get inspired. You get inspired.
I'll also include that in the description. Yeah. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Shout out to my Chicago girls. We're out here.